Officially, they are Indonesians, but many don't feel that way. Papuans describe themselves as foreigners in their own land. Half of the population are migrants from other parts of the country. Despite an autonomy package bringing in large funds, Papuans are still among the poorest in Indonesia.
We are all poor. The government invites in all the big department stores, but they're killing our livelihood.
Papua became part of Indonesia after an agreement between the United States, the Netherlands and the United Nations in the 1960s. An agreement disputed by Papuan independence activists until today. A small armed movement regularly fights government troops. Foreign media get rare access to Papua. We are only allowed to report with government escorts. Indonesia's longest-lasting conflict about Papua's future is far from over. Many interests are at stake at this area full with natural resources. But calls are growing for a dialogue. And all hope is now on President Joko Widodo to take a lead. Church leaders are trying desperately to bring all parties together.
If the government and Papuans who are aiming for independence can meet and try to identify the exact reason for this independence struggle, I'm sure we can find a solution.
For these students, it's difficult to trust the government due to alleged human rights abuses. They say one of them was tortured by police during a protest in April.
Kami bicara sejarah begitu. Sejarah bangsa ini dicaplokkan ke dalam negara Kesatuan Republik Indonesia.
We want to talk about our history, about how our land was grabbed by Indonesian Republic. That's the root cause of the problem. As long as Indonesia doesn't want to discuss this issue, there will be no peace in Papua.
The government so far has refused to discuss Papua's history. By developing Papua economically, it hopes the conflict will be resolved.
Tapi bagi kami, integrasi teritori sudah usai.
For us, the territorial integration is final because of the most credible international organization, the UN, has approved it. What is more important now is to make sure Papuans start to trust the government. It has to come to Papua with the best of intention and continue to improve their life. Then the independence struggle will disappear automatically.
For Mama Juliana and other Papuan women struggling to get by, it's not so much Papua's political future that matters. Their hope is on Indonesia's new president to finally improve their lives and give them the same rights as any other Indonesian. Vaessen, Al Jazeera, Papua.